Lions TV, proudly sponsored by Ladbrokes, and it is thanks to the boys at Ladbrokes that we are bringing you this show today. Yesterday's game, Millwall 0, Oxford 3. You couldn't make it up, could you? Well, you could. It's the Millwall way. We never make things easy for ourselves. And if reality TV did have a football team, it would be us. We've said it 1,000 times before. It's like being in a loving marriage, not a loveless one, I was going to say then. But sometimes these end of season games, they have that feel about them where teams can beat other teams that wouldn't usually, and you know, teams with nothing to play for. And I made the mistake of saying I'd rather play a team with nothing to play for, and that come back to bite me in the arse. Because yesterday, everything, the scene was set when the sun was out. They brought on the St John's ambulance before the game. The medics from the last home game, you know, the crowd were really vocal. And then within 8 minutes, it's good night Vienna, game over. The first goal was, you know, just a turn, a shot out of nowhere. It was a good goal, you can't knock it. The second goal is down to the goalkeeper, and the third goal is down to the goalkeeper. And I say down to the goalkeeper, I mean / manager, because we all love Harris, as we said before. We know he's a club legend. But when he took this job, he knew he was putting himself in the firing line. And to make the mistake of bringing back Jordan Archer again, for one, dropping Tom King when he's done absolutely nothing wrong. But for two, bringing back Jordan Archer when he clearly, well, is he fit, isn't he fit? I would say he's still not right. He can't dive. He doesn't travel across the goal. He doesn't get anywhere near the ball. He's in the area he should already be in, and then he'll take a couple of steps and dive, and he just doesn't get anywhere near the ball, and it still doesn't go right in the corner, ever. The manager is to blame. You cannot put any sort of sports person into a match situation when they're not fit. And I don't know whether it's in his contract he has to play, or it's the physio, or it's the manager with no confidence or faith in King. But we've seen King, he can do it. And if I was Tom King, I'd be taking his fucking door off the hinges. It's just not on. I just can't work. Something's not right there. I mean, even to be, I've not mentioned it once, but for Joe Martin to get dropped for Tony Craig. And I like Craig at left back. I don't see the problem with it. But Joe Martin's played well the last couple of games. He's sharp. He's hungry for it. And I'm not saying he's the best player in our squad, or you can win leagues with him, but it's not right. It's not right. I don't know what's happened there. To change 3 at the back 5 when you don't have to. Only one of them changes were forced. So for me, it's just a strange decision. And Archer having cost us points at Rochdale, 2 goals there, and the opener at Sheffield United when he was limping around the pitch and clearly isn't fit. Where's the mentality there? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense in general life. It's a bad life decision. It's not even a footballing one. Other than that, you know, we didn't have a fucking shot yesterday. And the other problem for me is, how can we go from having 30 shots in one game to we can't have one the next? We're so inconsistent. And listen, we go to Bristol Rovers next Saturday, and the whole season, the whole 2 years under Harris, everything for me personally, what I've been building, it all lies in 90 minutes next Sunday at the Memorial Ground. And it shouldn't be that way, in my opinion. I really believe that we should have been out of sight by now. I think we've got the players to do it. We've got other formations that are possible, that we could be playing. And I see someone say it on Twitter this morning, and I make him right. I mean, listen, football is a game that is based on opinions, and without that, it wouldn't really exist. All this analysis you see on Sky Sports and blah blah blah, you know, it just wouldn't work. It just wouldn't work. So you have to have these opinions, and these, you know, there's a divide there, which is it's not a bad thing. It's not unhealthy. We all still want the team to do well. We all still want the team to go up and Harris to succeed. But for me personally, I was only looking at the top 2 this year, and I don't see any reason why we couldn't have got there. Injuries, granted, haven't helped to our 2 main strikers along the way. But for me, we should have been out of sight this year in this league, and we've gone backwards. And that is a fact from last season. We've gone backwards. You've only got to look at the league table and our performances to see that. But listen, as I've said, we move on. Everything now needs to be forgotten. And as tough as it sounds even for me to say it, because I've absolutely slogged my guts out these last 9-10 months, everything that's happened up till next Sunday now doesn't matter. Next Sunday is our cup final, and we have got to go at Bristol Rovers, and we've got to win. Can we go up? I don't know. Can we beat Bristol Rovers? 100%. On our day, we've proved we can beat anyone, but unfortunately, as I said to someone last night on the phone, our day is too few and far between, and we need to be more consistent. We are potentially 4 games away from the championship, and you know, can we do it? It's not going to be easy. It's looking like we're going to play Fleetwood if we do get there. But Southend will be at home to Bury, and they'll be getting 3 points. I would have thought. I'd be surprised if they don't. But it's in our hands still. Someone up there is smiling on us, and even if we don't want to help ourselves to get in the playoffs, the football gods do. But are we good enough? I'm not sure. I'll be honest. Yes, we're good enough on our day, but we're not consistent enough. We've got to, just when you think you've turned a corner, you know, 3 brilliant performances. Even though we lost at Fleetwood, it was a brilliant performance. And then that you get served that yesterday. I said it as well in my post-match interviews that it just frustrates me because when you look at the shit that Scunthorpe and Fleetwood, their grounds, their following, you know, it just makes me sick that we're stuck in this league. And I'm not saying we've got to give them right to be out of it, but I think our fans deserve better. There you go. That's what I'm saying. I'll leave it there. So I will see you at Bristol Rovers next Sunday. I'm already shitting my pants and it's still 7 days away. We've got to get 3 points. We've got to get in these playoffs. Otherwise, to me, the season's a failure. Please subscribe to Lions TV. Come on, you Lions.